First show we're coming to is the 22nd Street show. I don't have my microphone, so it might be hard to hear me. We're gonna walk in and I'll show you some of the different sellers we have. Did you see these ammonites? Okay, so I'm probably going to do 2 videos for the 22nd Street show. Part of the reason for that is I went twice. I went once last weekend, today's Sunday, and then I went once yesterday. And one seller there, I spent a lot of time in their booth and got some really beautiful things, but I got a lot of them, and I want to just do a video based on that one seller. And then the rest, I'm doing right now. I have very few things from 4 sellers. I mean, this video will probably really be short. It's probably more of a video about Goldie beads. But if you were on my bead group live last week, you would have seen me doing a live from a seller who was selling check glass, wood, lucite, and just tons of vintage stuff. Unfortunately, this seller didn't have anything priced in their booth, and it was really hard to track them down and ask them how much it was. That's like my biggest no-no at bead shows. If you don't have stuff priced in your booth, I'm not going to buy it, because so many sellers mark their stuff and make it easy for you to shop. I don't want to go haggle over every single thing. Sorry, whole minute without me showing you anything, but this is the one strand I got from that seller. It's marked at $10. I paid $5 for it. The reason I really, really wanted this strand is, and it might be vintage check glass. It for sure is check glass, but it just reminds me of when I was much younger and I used to get beads sparingly, but this was one of the types of glass that I got back in the day, that pink and white swirl, and I just love it, and it's gorgeous. And I actually got this yesterday after being in that booth last weekend. I saw it last weekend, and I went back today and I asked how much it was, because it was marked 10, but I wasn't going to pay $10 for the strand, but $5 I could do. So that's the one thing. And then if you were on my live, you saw that they had a bunch of huge abalone shell buttons. So here's the outside of the button, which is super shiny and just amazing. And look how big this thing, I have basketball hands, okay? This thing is huge. But look at the side. Julie actually grabbed this one for me. She was like, oh, let's look through them. And she found this one. It was just stunning. They had so many that were beautiful. This was $10. This is definitely a once in a while thing. I would not pay $10 a button all the time. But it's a beautiful, beautiful focal. You know, I could put this on a big scarf or a big coat. I don't wear stuff like that. I live in Arizona. It's currently 90 degrees. So, but just look at that. I wanted to spend a couple of minutes just looking at this button, because it is in person as beautiful as you're seeing it on the screen, if not more so. So nature is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'll do with this. I don't surprisingly want to hoard this, because it's just so beautiful. I mean, I could almost even use this as a bead dish. Like, here are some beads from my live that I did today. Look how many beads fit in this button. That's a lot of it's bigger than my bead dish. And of course I dropped a bead on the floor. If you didn't see my live today, you should check it out. We made a really pretty purple and blue necklace. So these were the 2 things I got at that bead shop. They didn't even give me a card. I have no idea who they were. It was really frustrating. But that is the show where I met Ava Motherwell. And I am going to give you a little bit of information about her. Here is the interview I had with her.
Hi, my name is Ava Motherwell, and I'm the owner of the Whole Bead Show and the Bead Renaissance Show. And I also have a collection of vintage and vintage-inspired beads that I sell to designers and people who love vintage beads. And my website for my beads is avamotherwell.com, and for the trade shows it's wholebead.com. And we normally have in-person shows, but for the last year, of course, we've been doing everything virtual. And so every couple of months, we do virtual shows, and that's actually what I'm doing here in Tucson right now. I'm going around to all my favorite vendors and doing virtual live shows from there. We'll be in Las Vegas in person in June, hopefully Hawaii also in June.
Ooh.
And then we'll be in Denver in September and New York in October. So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Here's Ava's card. Again, I'll put all of her information in the link below. I love her lives on Facebook. And actually, I think last year or the year before, I met her at the Whole Bead Show with Tucson. And I can't remember if I bought anything, but the show was really fun. So here's her information. And on Facebook, it's Virtual Bead Show by Ava Motherwell. I'm going to put links below so you can, if you don't want to search, you can click. But check her out. Next, I found these beads at a stall where I thought I was going to buy a lot more, but I actually just bought one strand and they were $2. These little face beads. You guys know I love faces, and they're so tiny, and they were $2, and I just had to take them home with me. Super cute. Just little moon faces. Loved them. Those will go in my spacer bead box. And then here is the information for this seller called Imperial Gems. I also was in their booth during the live. It's on my Facebook page. I'll see if I can upload it to YouTube, but it won't be in this video because the format is different. My videos on YouTube are usually like wide format. That one was up and down because I was in a live walking around. But I'll upload it if you guys want to see it. Just comment here if you want to see that. So here's their website, imperialgems.us. They had some beautiful stuff. A little pricey, but beautiful. And I just got the one thing. It was this strand of large hole pearls, so I can use them with leather. And I debated yesterday getting more, but this one strand was $8, which I think for this quality pearls, large hole is a fantastic deal. Fantastic deal. But that was at the beginning of us going. That was the first show we were at, so I was conservative with the amount of time and money I spent in each booth. Yesterday I was not conservative, but I think I'll probably use these sparingly, so I'm okay with just having gotten the one strand. My friend Julie got this strand, and she also got some really beautiful like rust red ones. I just knew I wouldn't use that color, and for once in my life showed some restraint around beads. So here's that, and then that again was Imperial Gems. And then last but not least for that show, not including the other booth that will have its own video, I got 3 donut beads. So we've got this blue goldstone. He's huge, beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, so I have a big weak spot for blue goldstone because I love space. I love stars. I love like galaxy, anything. And it just reminds me of looking into space with the billions of stars, and oh, it just makes me so happy. So this has nothing to do with my haul, but I actually showed this on my live today. I made this necklace in the early days of my color challenge. And this was like day 2 or 3 or something. And it had a lot of blue goldstone. And I didn't film that. And that has some vintage glass beads that I got from Tracy. Tracy's stash, some metal spacers. I think I got these from another stash at Hole in the Wall Beads, and then some blue crystals. I think I only had like 4 of those crystals. I don't know how they match the color so well. And then these metal beads I think I got from Chelsea's Beads. So anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with my haul today, but I wanted to show you because it was showing you blue goldstone. Look at those. Aren't they so shimmery? But anyway, there was the one donut. This was $3. I got this donut, which it just looks like somebody painted the clouds, doesn't it? And I think this is a simulated gemstone. There's no way you would get Crazy Lace Agate or I can't remember the name of the other one for $3. You just wouldn't. Not a really pretty donut like this. So it's definitely simulated, but I'm not reselling it. I'm not selling it as real. I'm using it I'm going to use it in a design someday. So, but I just really loved it. Looks like the sky again. Love looking at the sky. Beautiful. Just different layers of gray and blue. So pretty. And then I got this one, which is also simulated malachite. And you know what? I think it scratched after I put it in my bag, and they've been rubbing around on each other for about a week, but I don't care. It's still super gorgeous. I love this thing. $3. $3. So that was my little haul from 22nd Street. Again, we'll have the big video later in the week. So there we go. What else oh, got the button. Got the button. If you have ideas for that button, let me know. I'm thinking, I just don't know where we're gonna go with it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. And please check out Ava Motherwell. I will put all of her information down below in the description, and I'll link to her. So I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. Bye-bye.